I'm Catherine Howard, and I am the founder of MuskokaGriefSpecialist.com, and as well author and founder of Honor Your Loss, Honor Your Life. So in this segment, we are going to talk about flashbacks and the reliving. I get a lot of questions about this. I find most people are very strongly affected by the flashbacks and the continuous nature of them. And by flashbacks, I'm certain you already know what I'm talking about if you're a bereaved parent. The reliving of the situation, if you were present for it, or the reliving of circumstances leading up to the death of your child. Or I find this especially true with parents who had children who were ill before their death, and all the medical procedures and just the situations that surrounded the cause of death and life during that time. So some people often speak about feeling guilty, wondering what could they have done differently, how, if they had made a different choice, would there have been a different outcome? And then the replaying that mental video that just goes on and on and on in your head, replaying a day or a portion of the day or specific events leading up to the day, times afterwards, maybe during service or memorials, and it's a problem for many people. It's distracting, it's consuming, and it's really affecting your ability to function, right? It's hard to get yourself together when you keep watching this video clip in your head of this terrible time that you experienced and reliving the emotions, thinking about what your child was experiencing and how they were feeling and what they were going through, and then yourself and all those emotions, and maybe there's other family that you're concerned about and how they were involved or not involved. Sometimes there's the should-haves and the could-haves, and so-and-so should have been there, I could have done this. And I have to tell you, it doesn't serve you. I know right now it's uncontrollable, and they just keep coming back and back and back and repeat. But this is something, and it's really, really important, so I hope you're paying attention, listening to me. It is really important to get a hold of these mental videos and stop them. And we do that through mindfulness practices and practicing meditation, and by not further impeding the mind. So not drinking to excess and not covering up with drugs or other bad habits. There needs to be a focus of this so that you can focus on the images so that you can essentially catch them, stop them, and move them away. Does that make sense? So if you've got an image that keeps coming into your mind and you don't want it to be there, you acknowledge the image and you say, hey, okay, stop. Physically, out loud, saying stop helps. And then with more practice, you will get better and you will learn and gain more control over your thoughts, and you can focus, and then you can just stop. I don't want to think about that. And think of it, most people I think now have cellular phones or touchscreen tablets and this sort of thing. So if you picture it this way, this is how it works. I find it works well for me this way. I do a lot of meditation as a part of my practice, my daily practice, and mindfulness. And I also include yoga and exercise. But it's the mindfulness, ultimately, that is the tool that you can use to stop the replay videos. So you think of it as your phone. Let's get a real phone. And that video is playing, and you don't want to watch this video anymore. It's awful. You've seen it enough. You know the ending. It's terrible, and it makes you cry every time. Right? We know. You already know it. It's committed. You don't need to keep watching it over and over again. So you take that thought and you say stop. You hit the stop button. And it'll start to replay again, and you say stop again. And as many times as it keeps replaying or continuing on, stop. Stop. I don't want to think about this anymore. And then swipe. Change the picture. And not another bad picture. Swipe. Get rid of it. And this isn't about going through all the bad pictures. This is about choosing one that you want to look at. So maybe this is when you say stop. I'm going to go for a walk. Or stop. I'm going to remember a beautiful memory. I'm going to remember that time that made us laugh. That was so amazing. That thing that happened. That's what I'm going to put my energy on. That's what I'm going to generate in my mind to see. Or that thing that you want to do that you haven't done yet. What is that? What's that thing? That's exciting, not, clean out the yard or something, but that one of those things that you want to do, a goal, something you wish to achieve. So when we practice this, it's a form of mindfulness. You grab control of the thing that you don't want, and you grab the thing that you do want to watch, and it's like changing the DVDs. Or, hey, I don't like this movie on Netflix. I'm gonna press stop. I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna find one that's more fun, one that's more exciting, one that's at least not awful. So it's something that you can learn to control through practice. So when that movie starts playing, just hit stop. And it'll be stubborn, and it won't want to stop, but you keep hitting stop. You say, stop, I don't want to. Stop, I am not watching this movie anymore. Stop. And with practice, you're going to get that down, and you won't have to watch it anymore. And you don't need to watch it anymore. These are things that they'll live in us forever. Eventually they'll get to be put into a box and put on the shelf with the other photo albums in our mind that if we want to look at them, we can choose to go to that shelf and pull it off. But that's where you want to get to. So for now, start practicing. When those videos start playing, you hit the stop button, you slide it off the screen of your mind, and then you choose something. You choose it. You choose to think about the sunrise or the sunset. You choose about the laughter and the fun times. And you choose those little moments that are precious. And then you put your energy into those. And those are the memories, and those are the visions, and those are the elements that you can choose to replay. Choice is big in our healing journey, and I will talk about it often. It will come up frequently in these videos and in my courses as well. So I hope this served you, and I hope you learned something today, and I hope you get that little bit of control, and then you will gain momentum, and you'll be able to swipe through whichever part of your personal photo album you want to look at today. Hi there, I hope this video has served you in some way. I hope you were able to gain something from it, a morsel of information that makes your journey easier and a little smoother, helps you understand what you're going through and what the people around you, what they're experiencing and why they may be reacting a certain way or not reacting a certain way. So please, I'd love if you would like this video and subscribe to the station, to this channel. Please join us on Facebook, and by all means comment down below and visit the website. Come see what else it's all about, and if you'd like, we can get you hooked up with a copy of Honor Your Loss, Honor Your Life, and I also do online and video counseling and coaching, and there's programs that you can take as well. So explore away. If in any way I can help you through your journey, making it a little easier and smoother, I would love to. So please join up in any way that you can, and let's see if we can get you through to the other side of grief a little more smoothly and with a little more grace. I wish you courage and radiance, and sending you love on this journey. I'm Catherine Howard from MuskokaGriefSpecialist.com, author of Honor Your Loss, Honor Your Life, and I'll see you in the next video.